Hey, healing homies. So, the message is be you. Okay? You need to choose to be your most authentic self this lifetime. That's been a hard lesson for many of us along this journey. Learning to accept ourselves, learning to value ourselves, appreciate ourselves, honor ourselves for exactly who we are, no matter what anybody has to say. Because at the end of the day, you are going to have to live with you for the rest of your life. Okay? You have to live with you for the rest of your life. So only your opinion matters at the end of the day. Do we take heed to other people's opinions? Yeah, but is it that the final decision? No. No. Because guess what? Only you deal with the consequences. Only you get to reap the benefits of the hard work. You. So learn to not give a F about anybody else and be your authentic self on who you are and follow your intuition. You know what's best for you. Even when you were a kid, you knew what was best for you. You knew what you needed. But just because your parents thought otherwise, did it make it right? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Because we're still healing from the things that our parents thought was right for us, right? You knew you better than anybody else. And don't let nobody else tell you that. Parents be quick to say, oh, I know you better than you know yourself. That ain't true. That's not true. You only know the idea of me better than me because that's your idea in your head of who you think I am, because that really ain't me. You get what I'm saying? So with that said, many of you guys have reached that point in life where you're like, you know what? I could care less. And I'm proud of you. You're being honest with yourself. You're looking that man and that woman in the mirror and saying, listen, this is who I am. And either you're going to accept me or not. And guess what? If you don't accept me, toodaloo, you're making room for someone who's going to love me for me. And I don't have to change who I am unless it's something that's going to better me in the long run. Okay? For many of you, if you haven't got there yet, time. It takes time. It takes experience. It takes lessons to learn. It takes for you to receive some blessings. It takes a lot for you to get to that point. There's a lot of people that sit there and say to themselves, oh, I don't give a F, and really, they really do deep down inside, but they be trying to psych themselves up to say that they don't care when they really do. It takes a while for you to get to that point to say, I really don't give a F what anybody thinks of me. It takes age and experience, okay? So be patient with yourself. It's going to take some time for some of you to get there, okay? Some of you, you're going to have to make a choice. Are you going to be the employee or are you going to be the employer? Are you going to be that business owner, that boss, or are you going to continue to work for somebody else? Because riding the fence ain't going to work. Okay, you're going to have to make that decision. And even if you do have to still work a 9 to 5 and still put in 4 or 5 hours into your business after that 9 to 5, at the end of the day, we have 24 hours in a day. Is however you want to utilize it. But you have to let spirit know, hey, this is what my ultimate goal is. This 9 to 5 is just temporary. This is not my plan A. My plan A is this over here. And when you dedicate yourself consistently to that, spirit is going to help you get there. Because many of you are not meant to work for nobody. Not for long, at least. Not for long. Working for somebody is only a stepping stone. Okay? Only a stepping stone. I sat there and told my Nana when I worked at her daycare that she was the last person I was working for. And if I had to work for anybody else, it would be family. And I've kept that promise for over how many years? It's been almost, 10 years I've kept that promise. I only work for self and for family. Other than that, I don't work for nobody else. And God and spirit, my ancestors have blessed me to be able to continue to do that. But I had to make up my mind and say, I'm not working for nobody else. If it ain't for my bloodline, gotta go. It gotta go. Not doing it. And guess what? When I made that choice, I was able to walk in that path. And I'm still walking in that path. Okay? So if I could do it, you could do it. Now, let's see what else is going on with you guys. I really feel like it may be a difficult choice for you, and it's scary. It's scary as hell because you just never know. And I'm not going to say that you're not going to go through trials and tribulations of things. I'm not saying that you may not sit there and lose out on things and have to wait temporarily to go on that vacation, to go splurge, to go on that shopping spree, because you may have to take that time, energy, and money and invest it into something else. Okay? You're going to have to sacrifice something to get there. Okay? But eventually you will get there. But what else is going on with my healing homies? Yeah, see, we have this card right here on the ground. So many of you guys, your vices, the things that you love, the things that you like to do. Shoot, I used to love eating out, ordering DoorDash left and right, Uber Eats, all the restaurants, Texas Roadhouse, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to pay off debt, when you're trying to save a certain amount of money in your emergency fund, when you're trying to build that business, guess what? You're going to have to sacrifice some of these vices. Shoot, Amazon Prime had me in a chokehold for a very long time and slightly still do. Still working on it, okay? I'm still working on it. You don't need all my money. But some of us is in a chokehold with that Amazon Prime. You got a delivery box coming to the door every day. You got mail, okay? You got a delivery. And for some of you, you always keep telling yourself that you don't have the money to do stuff, and you actually do. It's just what you're spending it on. And for some of you, it could be a Capricorn. And for others of you, these are your vices. Whatever they may be. Tricking if you got it, tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Some of y'all like to trick on people. Some of y'all like to trick on yourselves, but sometimes you need to trick that money into an investment that's going to make you some more money. Because these vices, if it's not giving you a return on your investment, and I'm talking more money, you might need to leave that alone for a second, okay? And invest that money elsewhere. Did the light come on? Did you get the aha moment? Because I'm telling you right now, I swear, there's people out here, oh, I don't got it. But you spent money on cigarettes that you knew you should have stopped smoking. You spent it on liquor when you know that's messing up your liver and your kidneys and the rest of your body. You ain't got the money, but you spending it on smoking ganja. You sitting there, you ain't got the money, but you spending it on vapes. You ain't got it, but you spending it on DoorDash and Uber Eats when you could sit there and take because DoorDash gonna charge you like $50 for a $15 meal. When you could have took that $50 and took your butt to the grocery store and could have had food for 2 days. Possibly even 3 days if you know how to shop right. Maybe you need to go fast and just eat fruits and vegetables for like 2 weeks and look how much money you would save. So don't say you don't have the money, because you have the money. You just ain't realizing it yet. That all your money go to vices. This is childish behavior. Some of you are stuck thinking you still a teenager living at your parents' house. Okay? And you have responsibilities because you're an adult. Adulting is adulting, okay? And you need to realize that that's what's holding you back, that you're not being the responsible adult that you should be, okay? Because you need to balance that out. It's okay to have and to indulge. But when it comes time to eliminate certain things, when it comes time to cut back on certain things, that's what you're going to have to do to get to where you need to be.